Good day, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel. My name's Golf Professor, and if you don't know who I am, you can probably see me from this video from Poke Daxi, this video from the graphics he posts, and also I'm just a legend player who's hit legend for the past 8 seasons. So that's just a quick intro on me, and my current best right now is 27 in the world at 3,568 ELO. So today I'm just going to be showing you the team I've ran this whole season in the Open Great League that's proven to be very well, and I've hit number 67 on leaderboards at my highest of like 3,400, like 68 ELO. So it's been a pretty good run. So today I'm going to show you how I run it and how I play each of my battles. Getting into the first one, so we're just going to show you. As you can see, my ELO is about 3,000 there, but these were all just recorded over time. So my peak ELO, as I said, was 3,400. So let's get into the first one. So lead is going to be Guzzlord. Guzzlord is just going to be the lead, as it's pretty neutral at most things. And this Blastoise is going to be the safe swap. As you can see, I switch into the Blastoise here, as I'm really just trying to just switch out and get this Guzzlord out of position. But I was actually counter swapped with one of the worst things in the meta, probably the worst thing, Jellicent, which completely wills all my moves of Hydro Cannon and Skull Bash. So I'm just going to be throwing these two off and coming back in with the Guzzlord. Guzzlord's just going to be able to wall all the energy from Jellicent, so my plan is just to fully farm down, get some energy to threaten with a Sludge Bomb towards this Jellicent. Gonna keep farming down. Gonna have to take another move, but we'll take it easily due to our Dark Dragon typing, which I really like about Guzzlord. Just its unique typing makes it great against this meta. And I'm gonna straight pivot to this Talonflame. This Talonflame's just super good up energy, super good up shields. Unfortunately, we're even shields, but I think we still have some counterplay right here. I'm going to go straight for this fly, as I am at max energy and I don't want to waste any more fast moves. So I did throw an alignment there, but it's alright. So I'm going to go for another fly here, threatening to get a shield back, since they knew a shield the previous one. And that's going to let us just farm up some more, and we're obviously going to shield this Rock Tomb, because we need this Talonflame alive for this Jumpluff in the back. Jumpluff switches in. I was counting. They only had Energy Balls, so they're most likely Aerial Ace. As you can see, Aerial Ace fired off there. Able to get to the fly, fire it off, doing big damage. Or sorry, gets the shield. So then I swap out into the Sludge Bomb, combo play into it to be able to do massive super effective damage, and I'm going to be able to farm up. They do end up reaching a move, but this is perfectly fine, as my Talonflame is going to be able to come in with just a little bit of HP left, farm down, and leave with the move to during the Claydol and pick up the KO. So that's a very good first game. Leading into the next one, Guzzlord into Wigglytuff. A very bad lead, as I'm double weak, 4x weak to these Wigglytuff with its fairies. So we switch into Blastoise, counter into the Fortress. And this Fortress, we're going to throw on 5 because we're on the same, we're on even switches. So I was able to throw on good timing there. Got to be able to threaten the shield right here back with this Hydro Cannon. Sorry, the next Hydro Cannon is going to do that. So we're going to threaten the shield here. Opponent will end up shielding as they do want switch advantage getting this Wigglytuff. I do get farmed down. They do not throw their move for some reason right here, so we end up farming down, and the opponent leaves. Interesting play there, but next one we see we're going to a regional champion, we lead into a Drapion. Drapion's a great lead for us because we wall all the energy, and they switch into Jumpluff, which is just amazing because we have our Talonflame right here. There's two choices. You either call the Aerial Ace or call the Acrobatics. I end up calling Acrobatics and shielding, as if they're able to reach another move if I don't throw a move here. So I'm going to throw a move, try to throw in the shield back. Did throw in the shield. I know I can survive any move the Jumpluff throws from here, just the Aerial Ace. So I will be able to just take both Aerial Aces on the head and just farm all the way down. This leaves where I have a bunch of energy to threaten whatever comes in. Luckily, we see the Azumarill here, because this team is ABA weak to this Azumarill, but that we have the Blastoise to deal with the Azumarill with its neutral Skull Bashes, and we still see the Drapion come back in, so I do fire off the move just to threaten, do quite a bit of damage, and bring in the Guzzlord, and the opponent sees the writing on the wall, and ends up leaving the match. Next one, also another Drapion, so we're going to see a similar thing play out, where it's just a switch out. I see a Guzzlord. Don't really have a perfect answer for this Glycopod. My apologies. Glycopod comes in, gonna chip it, take the Exos or chip it, and then switch into the Blastoise just to soak up some more energy. End up actually catching an Aqua Jet. I don't know why I didn't throw the Exos, but we're not complaining. So we are able to reach this Hydro Candy here, which is gonna do about 50%. Or they shield it. We're able to get a shield advantage right here. Drapion's gonna fire off the move. And we're able to survive on 1 HP. These Blastoise IVs are just straight or really high IVs. But unfortunately, they do catch, but it's fine because I'm going to bring in this Guzzlord here. There's no way they Psywave down from here because Guzzlord is a dark type, and these non-psychic Psywaves are just not doing much. So we're forcing them to throw energy, able to come back in with a Talonflame. We're just going to be able to incinerate all the way down. They're going to be able to reach a move, but that's all right for us as we're going to be able to just keep farming up. And these iterations take massive damage. Draping comes back in, but we have so much energy loaded onto this Talonflame right now. So we're just going to throw out the first fly. They know they have to. They know they're going to get hit by a fly regardless. So they do call it that it's not going to be a Brave Bird, and they still get the farm. We still get the farm down, so we're all good. As I said before, this is like an ABA, ABC type of team. You do kind of want alignment because you are working with the Guzzler Talonflame core. It covers most of the meta, but there's some core breakers. And obviously the backline's a bit weak to electric, so you do have that Guzzler to help cover it. So most times you want to play it as an ABB team, switching into this Blastoise. This Blastoise will allow you to kind of get switch or a good energy advantage or shield advantage because you're really just trying to switch, trying to get this Talonflame set up for the game. Coming into the next one. High-end battler here. We're going to bleed into a Shadow Dragonite. Shadow Dragonite's kind of a 50-50, so they do swap out into this Lapras. Lapras with these Sidewaves really aren't going to do much, so I'm going to chip with this Brutal Swing. Going to get this Lapras about 50%, and we're going to switch into the Blastoise just to absorb all this damage right here. Even if it's Skull Bash, I would still be able to tank it pretty well. Fortunately, they're just on Ice Beam Sparkly Aria, so we are able to just tank a bunch, farm up a bit, farm up to the back-to-back. And we are able to threaten with a Skull Bash here. I did go for the Skull Bash just in case they know to shield the Hydro Cannon because I don't think I was going to reach the back-to-back moves regardless. So that's a fine play, and Guzzlord's going to come back in and just shield up this Dragon Claw. Doing that, we see a Tinkaton come in, and we have a perfect answer of Talonflame. So that's just pretty much RPS there, but this team can do that quite well. Next one, the Masked Asian, really high leaderboard player. Obviously, we're in the leaderboard elo, so we're going to see a lot of those players. I'm going to end up trying to call the foul play here, as most people do, but unfortunately, it's a superpower. Does huge damage. They switch into Corviknight. We do have a really good answer in Talonflame. I do personally think I should have shielded the Sky Attack, but there's no way they bait on this one, and they're going to, as you can see here, they're going to be able to reach another move. I don't think Iron Head would KO. It'd be pretty close, so I just shield in case because I know I will get the shield back with these flies. So they do come in with Dusclops to try to absorb this energy. That's fine with me because I'm going to be a decent amount of damage with these flies and just continue to farm up here. We see that I switch into the Blastoise as I just want to try to preserve this Talonflame because I know it'll probably be able to reach a move later on. And this Blastoise is quite tanky, so to be able to take these Shadow Punches quite well and farm up quite a bit of energy to threaten whatever, what's in the back. Hydro Cannon's fired off, picks up the KO. We know the Shadow Malamar in the back, so I do throw the Hydro Cannon right here. Hydro Cannon's going to get the shield. I farm up. They know the writings on the wall, and they leave the match. Guzzlord into Lapras, another decent lead for me, as they're going to have that not very effective sideways, and the only thing they can threaten with is Ice Beam or Skull Bash. So I will throw the first Brutal Swing just to chip at Lapras. Actually gets a shield, so my guess is they're probably on Skull Bash. Yep, they are on Skull Bash, so we are able to call that. It's not the Ice Beam, it's just tank that Skull Bash on the head, because we know the Sidewaves aren't going to do much. And we're going to fire off another move and switch into the Blastoise just to check if there's anything in the back. So right here, what I do is I see that they're not switching out, so they probably don't have a hard answer, so I do want to try to preserve this Blastoise, and I see that they switch into Feraligatr, and with one shield left, I really don't think they're going to use their shield, so I'm just going to go straight for Skull Bash. Is going to land, do some big damage, and give me that defense buff, which is going to let me take these Shadow Claws and Hydro Cannons even better. Going to continue to farm up, going to throw right before they get to the next move, just to preserve some health on this Blastoise, because I did see that it's quite strong to them, as they didn't have a solid answer at all into this Blastoise. I do see that's a Malamar in the back, so I do farm up and then switch into the Guzzlord because I know these Sidewaves aren't going to do enough. So I'm going to actually decide to shield here because I know they won't be able to farm down, but they are able to make the catch on the Lapras, so I'm fully going to undercharge to try to get some more farm on this Lapras to try to threaten with the move onto the Malamar. Malamar does come back in. We try to go for the Brutal Swing, but unfortunately we're not able to get there. That's alright with us. I'm going to actually switch to the Talonflame. Talonflame's going to farm up and try to get to the move. What I do here is I see that they're one Sidewave away from the move, so I'm going to switch straight out into my Blastoise because I know the Talonflame will win CMP, so they're at the move now. But the Talonflame will win the CMP, and I've got their last shield. They have no shields down, so they know they have to farm down and hope for one-turn lag. but they were unfortunately not able to do that, so that's good for me. Well, that will be the video for today, guys. I hope you guys learned quite a bit from this video. I was able to do quite well and have a really good run at the leaderboard ELO, so if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'm happy to show you or explain any of the details you're missing. Feel free to join the Poke Daxi Discord, as I am a senior moderator there, and I am the VP leader of that area. So if you have any questions or things, feel free to join the Poke Daxi Discord, and I'll be happy to teach you or coach or learn, because I'm just here to help. So thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you guys do well for the rest of the season, and we're going to be posting more videos in the near future, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good day.